Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Aguilar goes off in motion. Look wide, get this one complete, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Seven-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. The first run for Alexander Madison. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with Madison. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
A tight end in motion now. Again, it's Madison. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raider first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
In motion is Myers. O'Connell to throw on first down. That's brought in by Myers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Ravens offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe.
And he's into the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return is Dylan Laube. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On play action, O'Connell. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Marshall is on the move. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Madison gets it from the pistol. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Marshall is on the move. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a short pickup there to about the 18. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. Aguilar goes off in motion. They're going to go right back to Henry. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Aguilar goes off in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
To say this group has started strong here in the 1st quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Laube now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Third and 5. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He's going to look for the home run ball.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Wallace now on the return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action now. Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. It's a gain of 34.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Second down and 8. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. 3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, for the Ravens field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Ravens extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Laube now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A 2nd down throw for O'Connell. He gets this one to Tucker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. To throw is O'Connell. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. On 1st down, a run with Madison. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Marshall is on the move. Throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. O'Connell to throw. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Straight ahead, here's Madison. And that won't help a great deal. Just a short gain there. It's second and goal. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now O'Connell. That one caught by Tucker. Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is third and goal.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback, but the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board now here in this second quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. This is Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. O'Connell to throw on first down. Backs to the first tight end, taken back in April. It's Brock Bowers. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
On first and 10, here's O'Connell. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the gun, on third, in trouble, and down he goes. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Madison. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Marshall is on the move. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. From the shotgun, here's Jackson.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Abdullah. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Madison. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On the bootleg, it's O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick, there on the tackle. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Raiders offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. On 1st down, it's O'Connell. That's brought in by Myers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a run with Abdullah. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Raiders send their punt team out as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent, but here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Here's Henry. Oh, yeah. Past midfield. Derrick Henry. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Laube now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. They'll run Abdullah. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A run here with Abdullah. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Now Madison. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. the size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30, but that is good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Aguilar goes off in motion. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Jackson now on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Baltimore. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for... He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. On second down, here's a run with Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And the Raiders are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Here's O'Connell. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is O'Connell. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
From the pistol, it's O'Connell. He'll get this complete to his tight end, Bowers.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing on 2nd down, O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
O'Connell to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll toss this one out to Madison. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll go. O'Connell. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Henry. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's the toss right side to Henry. Ravens bring their punt team out. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think the coverage deserves a majority of the credit for that one, Mike. I mean, up front, really nice job by the offensive line. The pass rush was completely stonewalled. Skill players had all the time in the world to get open, and they were just blanketed.
On 2nd down, O'Connell. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That's caught by Abdullah. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, O'Connell. He gets that complete to his tight end man. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
First and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. They'll go again here with Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.